Today we're making hot cross buns. I'm making quite a few today. I'm going to make 90 because we're going to give some away. 2.5 kilos of flour. Quite a bit of yeast goes into this, so we need to mix it really quick. Okay, there we go, 2.5 kilos flour. This is Janie, I fed her yesterday. I got her big and strong. 600! That's 2.5 kilos of flour. I need one. That's 20 grams. That's 40 grams. Yeah, that's 10 grams right there.
All the percentages are off the flour. Someone said, but that's not 2% of the whole dough. And I don't know, it's not. It's off the flour. One, this is yeast. That should be, I don't know, maybe 15 grams. 2% yeast as well. 15, what are we at? 30, 45, and an extra one for Grandma. She loves her yeast.
It's 200 grams of golden syrup times 2 because I'm doubling the recipe, so that's 400 grams. That's not golden syrup. Don't have any. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar, you know, you taste so good.
And mixed spice. Because I haven't got a damn thing to do anymore because of lockdown, I thought I'll make my own mixed spice. Because even as strong and as healthy as I am, I can't pound that to a perfect powder.
Sounds sweet. Lots of cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and I've got a few secret ingredients in there too. Star anise, fennel seeds, coriander seeds. And the recipe I found online even said caraway seeds, and you know what? I didn't put them in. I don't like caraway seeds. It also says dried ginger, but I don't have any of that either. So it's not going in.
I made a batch the other day and someone said it didn't have enough spice in it. So I'll go one. Oh, that slipped. There we go. I actually want more. A little bit more. You find these little chunks and you know they're not from Woolies, don't you? That's all the dry ingredients, so we'll get on to the wet ones.
1,600 milliliters of milk boiled. 400 grams of oil. I didn't have enough oil, so I'm doing half butter, half oil. We'll see what happens. So that's 250. 250 plus 150 is 400. Goes a whole stick of butter. So 150. You can't go wrong. Butter should be better anyway, shouldn't it?
You ready? Oh, fire in the hole. I boil the milk because there's something, it's kind of technical, but there's something in milk that if you just put the cold milk in, the unpasteurized, unboiled milk, there's something that reacts with the yeast and makes it spaz out a bit. So I always boil my milk first. Okay, look at this guys. See, she's kind of smooth. It's clearing the bowl. But you're all up there going, wait a sec, old mate. This quarantine thing's rotting your brain. Where's the fruit?
I made my own mixed peel because, again, so damn bored, and I can. Mixed peel is candied orange zest and a little bit of lemon zest. You 2 to 1 sugar, you bring it to the boil, and then you chuck in all your long strands of orange zest. You bring it to the boil, take it off, let it cool. And you do that 10 times. Bring it to the boil, take it off, let it cool. Bring it to the boil, take it off, let it cool. Then I strain it, and then I mix a bit of sugar back through it, so it all sort of stays separated. That's not a raisin, that's a date. I don't like raisins that much, and I really don't like sultanas, and I don't like currants much either. And so I'm going with dates. That's God's candy right there. So that's 500 grams of dates, and I don't know what that is. That's maybe, I don't know, what's that weigh? Ooh, yeah, it's about 60. So that's about 150 of mixed peel. So that's going in. I don't chuck that in at the very beginning because the mixing will just smash that up beyond recognition.
Ooh, right in there. Right in there. Ooh. There you go. Down, in. Okay. Now, get that up. Turn that on. I'm going to watch this like a hawk. But it should only take about 5 minutes. It's a very large batch, so I might actually have to get in there and pull the dough away from the hook and move it around so there's bigger chunks of dough moving around, because there's a big lump of dates. Look at them all, they're all hanging together. Woo! 4 minutes that took. Come over here. Look at that bad boy. Because this is such a large dough and I'm making so many, 90 of them at 75 grams each, I'm actually going to chuck this in a container and get it in the fridge. I need to chill it down for a bit, or else halfway through rolling them, they're going to be ready to bake, and that could be quite embarrassing.
So just look around for any big. Oh, what's happened there? See how that just pulls off the bench? That's a very good sign. Oh, it's got great feel to it. It's a beautiful dough to work with.
I'm going to chuck that in the fridge, no lid, so air can get right onto it. And then I'll start the really fun process of rolling these little bad boys.
Okay, this is our little secret. Here I am loving myself sick, making my hot cross buns, thinking I'm the best person in the world. Read the recipe. I'd forgotten to put eggs in. 6 eggs go in this. Now here I am telling you about how you put the fruit in a little bit later so it doesn't all get mashed up, and now we're running a real risk that that's going to happen. But you know what? I'm not scared. So what I've done, I've quickly ripped the dough of the fridge, and I've cut 1/3 of it off, and I've chucked it in there with the eggs. 6 eggs go in this. Did you see that? Ooh. So yeah, I've put the 6 eggs in with 1/3, and I'll give that a heebie-jeebie. And then I'll chuck the rest of the dough in, and hopefully that sloppy dough will amalgamate with this bigger one without smashing all the fruit down. My God, it's moving quick already. It's rising, guys. I think we'll be okay, but fingers crossed for the hot crossed buns.
I got the eggs in, got them into that 1/3, then I chucked in the next third, and then I gave it a minute or two, and then I chucked in the final third, and we're back to where we were. And you know what? That's how some really great things are invented, through mistake. Come here. See, that's a great sign. Yeah, it actually feels more like it should have. Okay, back in. We'll go back to where we were. We'll chill that down. And see you in about 20 minutes. Thank you. Check that out. This dough is really moving quick. So now is the fun part. What I'm going to do, because it's such a large dough and we're rolling 90 of these suckers, I'm going to cut it in half and just work with half. And now, and get that other half back in the fridge. Oh, I can feel it. It's hot. These are they look small to the naked eye. So a little trick you can do to get in a routine is to cut off a snake, and it can help you get close to the right cut straight off the bat. 75 grams, yeah? Oh, no, a little bit more, I reckon. 71! Okay. 61! Yep, perfect. This is the technique. Throw them down. And I just roll forward, I roll them. And once they start grabbing the bench, then you start, ooh, what a lovely pair that is. There you go. Balls. So I'm going to do 5 by 9, 45. If you get that first line right, gives you something to measure off. Exactamente. 90 rolled hot cross buns by these hands. I might have to wipe my bottom like this now. Anyway, that's the price you pay. So I'm going to chuck these in the oven to prove. Now that is not on, but we'll get them in there so they don't skin up and they can rise to all their glory. A splash of hot water in there. Just to keep things nice and humid. I reckon we come back in an hour, have a check. We might have to pull them out a little bit under so that we can heat the oven up and they don't overproof on the bench while the oven's heating up. Out there for thinking. Hey, welcome back everyone. Look at this. Check these out. Look at my babies. In this cup is about 100 mils of milk and a big tablespoon of icing sugar. I put the cross on after I've baked them. Because those ones at Coles, it's glue. They basically make the cross out of just flour and water, and I don't want to eat flour and water. Because the ones that have got the glue cross, the flour and water cross, they put that on now, and then when the buns come out of the oven, they just put a dirty sugar syrup on top as the glaze, and that's why you can buy them for $3 for 6 of them. It's time. We're going in at 200 degrees here, guys, and let's just do it. Let's get them in. Ooh! There's still quite a lot of water on those rocks down there, so there's quite a head of steam in there already. I'm not going to redo it, so let's have a look. What's the time on the play school clock? Let's go 23 minutes for Michael Jordan. Oh yeah, this is it. They're out. 23 minutes. Don't worry about this. I love a bit of that. I love a bit of this caramelization, because watch this. I didn't use all the glaze at the beginning. Give them a little bit more. That softens that up. Look at this. Look at that. Don't worry. Just put. Oh, you got to get this on while it's hot. This second coat. That just softens that up. We have to let them cool completely before we put the white chocolate fondant crosses on them. So I'll get back to you. I've got my camera girl back. So things might be a little clearer now. Anyway, if you're making a small amount, get yourself a Ziploc bag. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Sous chef. Can you fill that for me, please? Look at that! White chocolate. Frosting. Let's go. Get it in. Oh, that looks tasty. And then, oh, where is he? Get in the light there. Oh, that's a thick cross. Now, this isn't rocket science. It's just a cross. Right across there like that. Oh, boop boop. Stop. Look at that. Just let it drip. Yeah. Look at that. Oh no. Oh, Jesus! That's why I hate them. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just go. And that's it. Hot cross buns. That's a lot of fun. Now, get crack-a-lackin'. I've got to put these in boxes now and That was, yeah, you can do it.